My name is Nancy Merckle. I'm 79 years old. I was born in Pittsburgh in Southside Hospital, and I've had quite a life. Some good, some bad. My grandparents were from Italy. My grandmother came from Italy when she was 22, and she had $12 in her pocket. And I have the manifest of the ship she came on. And my grandfather came before her. My mother's parents were from Germany. Don't know too much about them since they passed away when my mother was very young. I had 3 children, 5 grandchildren, 2 great-grandchildren. Growing up, life was very hard because it was during the war. And in school, we had to buy stamps. You know, we got our little books and we filled the book up, and when you got so many, you got a bond. I can remember being in school and hearing airplanes and being afraid all the time because I was always afraid we were going to be bombed. We had ration books, which you could only buy 1 pair of shoes a year. You had to, if you bought butter or sugar, you had to have a stamp because you only could buy so much. Once you used that stamp, you had to wait till the books came out again. Life was a lot simpler then because you didn't lock your doors at night. You didn't lock your car at night. You left the keys in the car all night and it just sat there and nobody bothered it. You didn't have all the gadgets you have today, so your brain was a lot of work. And it was quieter, a lot quieter, and I'm glad I grew up in that era. I met my husband Jack at a picnic on my 16th birthday. And we only knew each other a month. And we ran away and got married, and still married today, and 64 years coming up. Wouldn't advise these young kids today doing it, but it has worked out. You know, you have your ups and downs, but kids today just run away from marriage too soon. They don't give it a chance. Do I have any advice for the young people? Don't be too anxious to get married when you're young. Make sure that you have an established life first. And don't feel like you want to break up as soon as you have 1 or 2 arguments. You know, you got to work it out. Married life is very hard. And you know, you have to realize that you're living with 2 different people now. You know, you're not by yourself, so you have to give and take a lot. And that's probably the best advice I could give is just don't be too fast to walk out the door.